And we are here on the second match we practice, and he went with Grand Cathay and took this good old crazy dragon over here. Then couple of crane gunners. He had the celestial crossbowmen, ROR version plus the crowman, and then a very interesting rocket launcher plus I don't know what that is. I have to check again. It's not the war drum. It's something different. So let's get into it. So we have chaff, chaff, chaff. We know that everything. And then we have the war compass. And the war compass has a couple of spells you can use. So he has passives. But after that, he told me he could also use a couple of spells here. So very, really interesting. And then the fire rain rocket battery. That is kind of not super good in this map, right? But well, and then Dark Riders on my side, flanking. And then when it comes to something new, I went with Crone Hellborn, and she is not like I was not good with her and couldn't perform up to her standards, I would say. Then of course I have Black Art Corsairs because I wanted to be able to move and shoot. And then I took something really interesting I never used before, the Siren on a Shrine, and I took it really because of the aura, the passive aura here, for buffing and then debuffing the other units, and then also a War Hydra just to be sure. So yeah, let's get into it. Also a couple of Furies over there just to crunch his ranged units. And in the beginning he was kind of not complaining but saying that it is unfavorable that he has this lake behind him, right? Because he can't really go back and hide, otherwise he would lose like vigor and stuff like that. And the same goes a little bit for me because I can really come over the flank here because there's also a lake. So yeah, basically I'm trying to juke around here, and he is using his Chroman here. And Figo was a little bit annoyed about himself and about the guard mode in this one. So problem was that those units kind of tried to not engage and not attack. Maybe they didn't do that in this occasion because those units kind of went away into the woods. So then they lose maybe the attack order. But on the other side, we have the fire rain rocket launcher kind of, or rocket battery. And I went with the shrine here to shoot a couple of shots. And now, Mr. Yao Bo, he is here to, yeah, use a little bit of his magic and fighting prowess. I am moving in slowly but surely. There is not much flanking going on from Figo on this map. Crone is trying to juke around a little bit. You can see that Figo is trying to shoot Crone and can't really perform a good defense against the Hydra and against other units that are closing in right now. Furies are coming also really well. I'm trying to juke a little bit, as you can see. They get a little bit shot here. That's not good. But on the other side, my front line can go in and kind of get close, right? We have Crowmen here, but the Crowmen are really lost a lot of HP because of the Dark Riders here. So kind of a good situation from my side here. And now the Medusa can shoot into the Celestial Dragon crossbows. And once again, even though this unit is breaking and has to run away, I kind of went really close to it. And now we can see Crone kind of didn't do a lot, and my Harpies are moving around, but you can see that here he has to now kind of focus Crone. But on the other side, the Harpies can attack, and that's really, yeah, he did a great job of netting me. I wasn't expecting that. So the net is here, and that's kind of really bad for me. But I take that. I'll take that as long as I can attack the crane gunners here and crunch them up that they can leave. Because when his units, his range units are broken, that's kind of not so bad for me because I can then punch through. And he is using some strange purple winds here. We have the, for sure, that's something, maybe a reference to Valentine's Day soon. But now I'm trying to move away and trying to fight with the Hydra over there. So the Hydra went for the Fire Rain Rocket here. And even the Dread Spears, right? Or Dread... Where is it? Where are my units here? Jade Warriors. I didn't know. Ah, those spears are there. The Hydra is doing work, guys. So that's really kind of cool. And it seems like I left the Wujing War Compass just perform. Because I think when I focus it, I lose a lot of damage to the other units, right? To Figo's units. And we can see here that my viewers are kind of doing their job still and have to fight one of those Celestial Dragon crossbows plus the Crowman. But on the other side, we still have one unit Dark Riders and the other unit of Dark Riders kind of moving away from those Jade Warriors. So the Jade Warriors were moved away, and now I'm trying to move in with the other Black Arc Corsairs to kind of yeah, soften up those units here. When it comes to fighting, I would say the Hydra is doing a great job against all those units here. They can't really hold her down, and it is raging through here for sure. Hellebron, Crone Hellebron is unfortunately in the defensive position, is trying to move away, and is probably gonna get sniped in a moment. Right, the Crowman are kind of going after her, but the Medusa doing good job here of yeah, shooting all the units that are really important. And this is a not so good position for the battery, right? Because it can't really shoot up. And nice shot once again by the Medusa. So the Medusa is doing really work from the gods, or I don't know if you can, if Dark Elves have gods. Probably yes. Then a nice cast by Figo. So he was using a spell on my Black Corsairs here, Black Arc Corsairs. And for me, it looks a little bit like I only have the Medusa. I have the War Hydra, and then couple of shaken but routing units here. And then only the riders that are slowly but surely losing ammunition, right? And yeah, point belongs to Figo. So I'm also on the really unfortunate point that I have to take it away from him instead of fighting. And as you can see, one Yuan bow is still almost 100 HP, right? So now it is really about fighting all those little units that they run away. Let's fast forward a little bit, because yeah, it looks like I have a little bit more HP, but there are a lot of damage spells, and we can see in a moment that Mr. Dragon here is turning also into a dragon. A nice shot is going down by the Medusa. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it kind of pushes him away, and I am now on the point to take the point, right? So I'm trying to juke around a little bit, shoot the remaining units to soften them up or maybe break them even. And yeah, then we have the War Hydra. She will crunk. Yep, this is like a really, really nice jump here. The War Hydra is doing a great job, right? Really nice. And also the Cyrene Medusa here is doing a good job. Like, I can't complain. We have still a couple of units here, and they're fighting now. Yuan Bo, he is now finally getting into the fight, and for me, it is all about keeping him busy, doing damage, so he is kind of on the backpedaling. Once again, the Wujing War Compass still online. We have a couple of Jade Warriors still hanging around here. I think that Figo was also kind of not surprised, but I usually am not challenging him enough in micromanaging, right? So what I mean about that is that he is usually on the offensive or in the action, and I'm more like reacting, and in this kind of game it is really hard. So now finally Yuan Bo is here, the Jade Dragon, and it is really about now fighting him down. I have still more HP around, so, and I guess that even this little aura here, right, like leadership and melee defense going down, that's kind of a good thing. So let's fast forward a little bit, because yes, it is like it looks a little bit like scrapping couple of units left and right, and Figo is doing a great job of like cleaning all those units that are left here. On the other side, he has to go for the point, right? And this is where I can engage him and kind of finish off his really beaten up units here. And in the end, he has to come back, right? We have the magic chariot here with a couple of shots left, so that will hurt Yuan Bo for sure. And then once again, now I'm going for the war compass and also trying to engage into the dragon here. And he kind of ignored the Blobwork Shrine here with the Medusa for too long, really. Now there is another, I finally found and realized I could use my breath here, and Yuan Bo has to turn back, and that is the crucial part where I can now fight him in his human form and kind of win in this case. But it was pretty close because the points were really ticking against me, and he's still using some foul magic, and I don't know what happened. We talked about it because I saw that spell here going down, but is it like this, that when this unit kind of loses footing around and is punched away like here, you can't cast your spell anymore? Is it like this? That would be really interesting to know. And we have Dark Riders still protecting, doing a couple of shots also by the Medusa once again. And now Black Air Corsair, they don't have any shots left here, so they're just here for buffering up, maybe distract a little bit. And yep, here another cast is going down here. Really good stuff, and it hits those units and they're immediately shattered and running away. But in the meanwhile, Yuan Bo is really having problems with the Hydra, and now it looks like the Dark Elves will win here. Another breath attack is going down, and now, yeah, I have to finish off the War Compass, and then it's done because it's probably unbreakable. And there it is. So nice match, I would say, and it came down really to a couple of little things, right? For example, the Fire Rain rocket couldn't shoot always without hitting some ground. And then I guess that the Crowmen, that they didn't attack the Dark Riders when they hid in the woods, could maybe be a factor. Other than that, also on my side, losing the hero without doing anything. Like, look, there's no value. I was just distracting. But on the other side, when you look at the Hydra and at this here, that was pretty well. And the mobility of my units were also pretty crucial here, with the one Dark Rider units. That was really fun. And guys, another day, another grind tomorrow. So for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.